Mr. Kaplan, go ahead.
Yes. Yes, good evening. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good evening. My name is Bob Kaplan, and I live here in Ashland. And I would like to speak briefly about the rally and to Unite for Climate Action. On September 20th, millions of people of all ages around the world will walk out of their classes, jobs, and homes as part of a global strike to demand climate action now. Southern Oregon residents will have multiple opportunities to participate in this landmark event. The global climate strike is destined to be the largest worldwide collective action in history, as citizens from every nation raise their voices to demand climate action now. Led by a diverse coalition of youth-led and adult-led organizations, September 20th is an intergenerational day of striking that will launch an entire week of climate action across the world. The largest events will take place on September 20th before the United Nations Climate Action Summit in New York City. You can learn more about the global movement at www.strikewithus.org. Youth-led school walkouts are being planned across the Rogue Valley. In Ashland, the student walkout will culminate in a rally in the plaza. Adults are encouraged to join the students after 11 a.m. to celebrate their courage. Unite for Climate Action will take place from noon to 3:45 p.m. at the Butler Bandshell in Ashland's Lithia Park. Immediately following the Ashland Plaza Youth Rally, the strike will migrate to Butler Bandshell for an all-ages community climate action picnic in celebration of a sustainable future. Under the creative direction of Barrett O'Brien, the program will feature music, spoken word, group art, spiritual centering for climate healing, and info on opportunities to take personal and collective action. Join us to celebrate our beautiful planet and re-energize to build a sustainable future. Food trucks will be available, or bring your own picnic with your own plates, cups, and utensils. Our goal is to be a zero waste event. For more information, you can contact Lori Kaplan at lorikaplan@gmail.com or Kathy Conway, Kathy@socan.info.
Thank you. Is that it, or did you have
Just
more?
a little bit more. Musicians, spoken word artists, acrobats, clowns, singers, and performers of all ilks desiring to be a part of the event should contact Barrett O'Brien at artistscollective@live.com. Additional events are being planned across the Rogue Valley. Rogue Climate is organizing a Southern Oregon Climate Fiesta from 5:30 to 8 p.m. in the Pear Blossom Park in downtown Medford. Global Climate Strike will also be held at 4:30 at the Josephine County Courthouse in Grants Pass. You can help calling all Southern Oregon climate change movers and shakers, faith and other community leaders, parents, science nerds, the social media savvy, and more. We need your skills and energy. Volunteer, be a partner organization, host a table, or help us spread the word to build the momentum. And I'm asking this be read into the minutes.
You. Okay. Next up, Marion Moore and Huel Scutcheon. Remember, get this close and to give your name and the city where you reside.
I'm Marion Moore. I'm from Ashland, Oregon, and I wanted to talk about the Climate Energy Action Plan tonight. I've been involved in studying it and thinking about how to implement some of the parts of the climate plan. And there is a large responsibility for the city government as well in this plan. So I'm just coming around doing a little reminder. I want to read to you a section of the plan, and just a reminder, this plan has been approved and there's an ordinance supporting the plan goals of 8% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions per year. So that what I want to read to you is on page 47 of the plan under cross-cutting strategies. There are two sections. One is ensure all city departments educate their staff members about the Climate and Energy Action Plan. The second whole area, consider climate change in all city council policy, budgetary, or legislative decisions, and as part of the council communication document template. Incorporate Climate Energy Action Plan goals and actions in future updates of city plans. Include consideration of climate action goals within the scope of every appropriate city advisory commission. And that's my reminder for tonight. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Hules.
Jules Gutchen, Ashland area. Most cars run on gasoline. Is there a gas car company right now? I don't think so. They're all making electric cars. And then there's the Tesla, and all electric from the get-go, and pronounced in 2012 the best car ever made, the best car ever made, the best car ever made by the hot rod gas car guys. Wow. I wanted to get you all Teslas not only to wow you with their acceleration and stability, but to teach you about how to charge them. Yep, they don't run on nothing. They need electricity and lots of it. To charge up, they need a special 240 volt outlet run to their parking place to be plugged in every night. Since the future is definitely all electric, new vehicle parking places really must be at least provided with EV-ready wiring from the get-go. To learn this, and all you and all concerned must be immersed in the electric car experience. Yes, I wanted to get you all Teslas, and for that reason and every other good reason. After all, the city councilors don't even get paid. At the very least, you should be provided with an education for a good future. Yes, a hotshot Tesla would be certainly a good trick, but they're very expensive and they're hard to fix out here in the boonies. Just as good for Ashland driving is the Chevy Bolt, which is sold right here in town and is easier to get fixed and serviced. Pride be gone, Chevy has thrown in the towel and imitated Tesla by putting all the batteries in the floor of the Chevy Bolt. And the Chevy Bolt is a really good car with over 200 miles of range, manufactured now for a couple of years. It is easy to drive, handles really well, has consistently good reviews.
Hules, are you doing a commercial for a Chevy Bolt? Go ahead.
I kind of like them, actually. At first I didn't, but I've seen all the teardowns, and they are really well made. Okay, they were made by LG and Chevy together. LG over in South Korea. They have consistently good reviews, actually, nothing to complain about, and have excellent electronic info displays to boot. Yes, after much research, me and others have decided that the Chevy Bolt would be the best car for you. EC Chevy, half price right now for you.
I yield.